can access later. Alright, we'll get me one more device set up. Oh my. It's a good thing she has plenty of Wi-Fi capability here.
I can't so much see if
Don't
that
trip
one's
on
gonna
cords.
work, but hopefully it is. Hopefully
Alright.
it's on. Maybe I should.
It says it is. It shows the live. I think we're good. I
Yeah.
think we should start. I
All
think
right,
it's nice.
yeah.
7 o'clock.
Okay, I don't like this whole waiting room, so I'll have to keep an eye on the waiting room thing. Cool,
Yeah,
cool.
let's turn that off.
Yeah, I don't know why it was on. Sorry, you guys, for the whole waiting room thing. If you're on Zoom. So, all right, welcome. We are live on Zoom, on Facebook, and on Instagram because we have some really good information that we want to throw out there for you. So, if you're watching on any of those, if you could like give some hearts or some thumbs up or comment in the chat box on Zoom that you can hear us, that you can see us, because
You're excited to learn.
that you're super excited to learn. The only people, Instagram people, sorry, we're looking off the other way, but we're trying to make this work here. I think we're doing pretty good. Good deal. More people coming in on Zoom. Good. So Linda says we're good to go. I always appreciate Linda, always the first to hop in and answer. Thank you.
Yeah, keep us on track, Linda.
Yeah, okay. We are.
Do you want to hit record on Zoom?
Oh, yes, I do. Okay, record, resume. You are good. Good deal.
I never remember on my own, so I'm trying to remember for hers. Okay.
All right, so we are just so excited you guys are joining us for this class. Back to School with Essential Oils looks totally different this year. Like, it's crazy, right? Maybe you are doing virtual with your kids. Maybe you are homeschooling for the first time, or maybe you're just one of those, stellar people who, this is nothing new. You've homeschooled your whole life, and you're kind of laughing at the rest of us, right?
You can teach everyone else who's trying to figure it out what to do. Give us your tips and tricks, would you?
Right. But back to school wellness does look different for everybody because now more than ever, it's important to stay on top of your health, stay well, be proactive so you're not having to worry about, I love the class I saw, it was buzzing like bees while everyone else is dropping like flies. That's super cute. Super cute. So that's what we're gonna just kind of talk about here today. Some of the tips and tricks for you guys to stay well. Monday night classes is going to be a regular thing for us at 7 p.m. This one happens to be a little bit of a longer class, but we're going to try and keep it to actually a half hour with a half hour of Q&A. Tonight, we're probably going to take up most of the time because there's a lot of information in this class. So,
we'll try.
We will try. Christian and I are the worst two people to be teaching this class to try and stay on time. But we have notes and we're going to try and stick to it, even though I just totally didn't. But let's come together. Let's give our kids those tools that they need, the tools that we need as parents to stay happy, to stay healthy, to live above the line, and to stay sane, right? We need to stay sane in all of this crazy different time in the world. So make sure you stay tuned until the very end because if you want to be entered into the giveaway, especially if you're on Zoom, you have a chance to get a diffuser and a Christmas Spirit essential oil, okay? And for those of you not on Zoom, next week you can have the same chance. Just be ready to, we might do some little giveaways for the live people. I'm not positive on that yet, so stay tuned till the end anyways.
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
We'll figure something out, yes. Okay, so, make sure that you stay here till the end. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Angela Mann. I've been using essential oils since 2013. But even for myself, now is a different time in the world. I'm using many more products, more consistently, and even more passionate about sharing if you can believe that, okay? So my story, most of you know, I'm just going to quickly throw it out there. I use essential oils for a back injury and for emotional support. And now we use them for everything. I'm a mom of 5 boys. I am homeschooling this year. But it's something I've always kind of been excited to do. I've tried it in the past, it didn't work out. It's going better this year. So far, knock on wood, ish. But hey, there's nothing that I can't screw up in a year that they can't fix next year. And that is what I am going to, oh shoot, Linda, good thing our video wasn't on Zoom. Hello! Oh my gosh, see guys,
that was the benefit of being on Instagram or Facebook, and Zoom couldn't see us.
Thank goodness for the chat box there. Thank you, Linda. We also are going to share our screen, right? Should I share the screen and put the PowerPoint up?
Yes,
Okay.
so soon there will be part of, I don't know if you'll be able to see us all the time when the PowerPoint's up.
Yeah, we're gonna get that going too here. That was my story anyways, and I'll let Krishna introduce herself.
All right, I'm Krishna Batista. I also have been using, well, I started out with just the essential oils at the beginning because that's all I knew about. But now I have to say, especially at this time, I'm leaning way, well, I still use as many oils, but I'm adding a whole lot of supplements. Because staying above the wellness line is huge, and I am pretty darn determined to stay there. So, yeah, you'll learn about a lot of the supplements that I'm using that kids can absolutely use to stay above. And I also want to give a quick shout out, as Angela was talking, to those of you working in the schools right now. Wow, we are so impressed and we appreciate you so much. And I know there are probably even a few of you on our different classes, and some will be watching later. So shout out to you guys. We definitely want to help you guys stay above the wellness line too. So we're just gonna share, we'll maybe share a little bit more of our stories as we go. But I really just got started because I wanted more natural alternatives, and I knew I was putting yuck into myself, and I was way more concerned about the fact I was putting yuck into my kids. And so I wanted to look into other options, and have been diehard ever since because this is so much better. All right, so I better start sticking to the notes. So we're gonna get going, you guys. All right, so school year, it is looking a little bit different. We would love to hear in chat boxes or comments, how are your kids schooling this year? Are they homeschooling? Are they doing virtual? Some school districts, that's the only option. Are they in person at a school building? There are a lot of different things this year. So share with us kind of where you're at this year so far and where you're from. We would love to see that. And Angela already mentioned the giveaway, so I don't have to talk too much about that. We'll do the details at the end. All right, so let's get started with what we're actually here to teach you. Guys, wellness is kind of especially now, but it already was becoming all the rage. And we know, that when something becomes the rage, you have to be really careful, because that means everyone jumps on the bandwagon and a whole lot of people are out there trying to make a profit from the newest fad. Well, thankfully this isn't a fad. This has been around for thousands of years, but because people are becoming so interested in it, there is a lot of not quality stuff out there in the wellness product line. So we want to explain to you why it matters, why you do have to be careful when you are choosing your natural wellness products, and why we have chosen Young Living. And we definitely do recommend that you do the same. And there are good reasons for that. A couple of those are, we have our own farms all over the world. And we have those so that we can keep track of everything. We have what's called the seed to seal process. So even from choosing the seeds that go into the ground all the way to the final result after distillation and testing, everything is super thorough, and we are able to keep tabs on all of that all the way through the process. Even farms that we don't personally own but we partner with are still held to the same crazy, like I would almost say ridiculously high standards. And I'll tell you some of those standards, like hand weeding, you guys. Can you believe that a company as big as Young Living, with farms all over the world, requires that plants are hand weeded? There are no pesticides, no weed killers, anything like that. They go out and we have people who cheerfully pick them by hand. Let's see, and they do everything to preserve the natural resources. They're very all about sustainable. It's very important to them that we keep everything sustainable. I mentioned the testing, so I'm not going to go too into that, but testing all the way through the process. And if it doesn't hit the standards, then they'll throw it out. Even if they'll lose a whole lot of money, they will not put something out to us that isn't highest level of therapeutic standard. And it gets complicated to get into all the therapeutic, but they test to make sure everything is giving you the best health benefits so we can stay above the wellness line as possible. And a lot of people like to talk about organic, and they're like, well, yeah, but I haven't seen anything that says it's organic. That's because, guys, Young Living is so far beyond organic. Because we're a worldwide company and organic is more of a United States term, we don't use that term, but we go far beyond the requirements and standards that organic has. All right.
I said I wasn't gonna talk about unheard topics because we want to stick to this, but just to put it into perspective, if you have a farm, it is hard. If you have a farm that's putting pesticides on their products, then you have to think that the essential oils are super diluted. So what does that mean? That means that you're getting all those chemicals in really high amounts in the things that in those essential oils. So that's why it is so important to make sure that you do the research and know the farm that you're using. And there's so many other reasons why Young Living, but just real quick is because I love free product, right? So I shop through Young Living for all my stuff, oils or not, because I earn all this stuff. Somebody saw this post the other day and they're like, I'd hate to have to carry all that product. And I was like, hello, I got all of that for free, you guys. I got all this for free because I shop through Young Living. My shampoos, my conditioners, and free Young Living cash back. This is nothing. My whole house is full of Young Living. So for me, that is the big benefit of why I do why I shop through Young Living. Sorry guys, real life happens and it's not working. You're gonna have to do something else. Okay, so using essential oils with kids is really where I was supposed to start in talking, and I'm gonna hop into that. Before we dive into the specifics, I want you guys just to know a couple of tips about using essential oils with kids, because this is a back to school class. However, that being said, this can apply to every single person that's watching this. Even if you don't have kids in school, you can take these tips, because we're talking wellness, we're talking sanity, we're mostly talking wellness, we're talking focus, we're talking stress relief, okay?
We all need all of that.
Yes, yes. But our kids are our precious babes, and we want only the best for them. And I know you guys feel the same way about your kids. So according to some schools of thoughts, oil shouldn't be used on children. Whoa, what did she just say? She just said oil shouldn't be used on children. Yeah, according to some schools of thoughts, right? So do yourself a favor and do not go looking online for this topic, because you're going to scare yourself into not using them. And a lot of times when people say don't use oils on kids, you guys, it's because they're representing a company that is full of toxic stuff, that is full of chemicals that could cause problems if you're putting it on your skin. Real quick squirrel moment. I talk fast when I'm super excited, and I don't know if y'all know, but I'm super excited about this topic. There is a link I can send you after the class for the recording, and also a sway link. So, okay. So just wanted to throw that in there. Not all essential oils are created equally, kind of like we said at the beginning of this. And Young Living takes great care to ensure that you're getting the best essential oils, that you're getting the best products, okay? That's super important. Smaller bodies, and that kids have smaller bodies, and that there's different learning curves for using essential oils. But here's a few safety tips for you. If you want to go get Aaron, maybe you should tell him to get off all the devices. Do you want to do that real quick, so we don't lose? We're going in and out, spotty Wi-Fi for something, so we want the kids to get all off. Sorry guys. Okay, when in doubt, dilute. Okay, so there's no hard, fast rules about dilution. So don't stress over it, right? You just want to start slow, and their systems are just a little bit more sensitive than ours are, okay? So a good place to test oils out is going to be on your feet. So for ages 0 to 1, start off with just 1 drop of essential oil and add 8 drops of a carrier oil. Young Living has a great carrier oil. It's called V6, or you can use an organic coconut oil, grapeseed oil, and then they recommend for ages 2 to 6 to go ahead and try 1 drop of essential oil and add 3 drops of the carrier oil. Then they break this up into ages. I don't do this. I just slop some oils on. But anyways, I'm going to tell you to follow these directions. For ages 7 to 11, they say 1 drop of essential oil to 1 drop of carrier oil. And ages 12 plus, use your best judgment, okay? But be cautious in using some of those hot oils. When I first started, I heard that thieves was good for like Lyme's disease or something like that. But of course, we don't say that anymore. So I would never tell anybody that. It's good for immune support. And I had a kiddo that was needing immune support because he got bit by a tick. And so what did I do? I was like, oh, look at my book, thieves oil, right? Not thinking, here, I'll enter it for you. Not thinking that it was going to be a hot oil, right? And I literally slathered it over. I know this, but, sorry. Thieves is a hot oil, and he started screaming. I was like, it's essential oil, so use them, you're fine, right? And then later, I put thieves oil on my body, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is terrible, what a horrible mother I am. Okay, so start slow when diffusing. Can you go over that one?
Yep, absolutely. All right, so when you're diffusing, a lot of us like to dump like half a bottle into the diffuser because we want it to smell so strong. But remember that you are taking it in, and actually that's one of the fastest, best ways to bring essential oils into the body is the aromatic way, which is breathing it in, especially from a diffuser. So you don't want to make it too crazy strong to start. You want to build up to that. Now there's a good chance that you, your kids, everyone will be perfectly fine no matter how much you want to dump in there, but you want to start slow and go from there to make sure no one is more sensitive to it, especially kiddos. You just don't want them to have a negative reaction to something that's supposed to be so helpful and can and should be so helpful.
Yeah, so don't let all the rules of the essential oils overwhelm you. Use your common sense. Just get the oils in your house. Get them around your kids, right? They will do their job. Lastly, involve your kids in the oils process. I remember when one of my kids was having bad dreams, and I was like, I'm going to show you. I earned this huge 300 or 100 or however many hundred essential oil kit from Young Living, a whole bunch of essential oils. I earned that, and I was like, listen, you're having bad dreams. I want you to go smell all the oils that you need to smell, and I want you to find what one you think is going to help you take those dreams away. And there's power in that, you guys. So they smelled all the oils, and they picked one, White Angelica, and that's what they used, and they started sleeping through the night, and it was the coolest thing ever. So put in the comments or in the chat box, how many kids do you have? How many grandkids? How many nieces? How many nephews? We want to know what kids that you're going to be using essential oils with in your life. Please share with us.
All right. Daily routines and consistency. Guys, here's the thing. It's not a one and done deal with getting healthier and bringing your body systems that are kind of out of whack back into alignment, back to where they need to be. And so we really do want to make sure that we're using them regularly, consistently. Any products that we're using for wellness, we want to use, honestly, it can take up to 3 months for a body system to get back to the healthy state that it is supposed to be in. So how do you do that? Because if you're like me, and I hate to speak for her, but I know we've talked about it lots of times, we have to find ways to help ourselves remember to be consistent with our oils and our supplements and even the personal care products. If you don't have them sitting right there where you need to use them, then often we're in a hurry. We live in a crazy scheduled world. She has 5 kids, I have 5 kids, it gets crazy. So have them right there handy. If you are using them to wake up in the morning, have your morning ones next to your diffuser so you can start the day that way. Have your nighttime ones grouped together so you can put those together. Put them by your toothbrush. Everybody brushes their teeth every day. Hopefully the kids remember to do that, and they really do it when you tell them to, right? So have it right there by their toothbrush. For us grown-ups, I know I still drink coffee every day, so maybe by the coffee maker, that's where my vitamins and supplements are. So guys, the biggest thing is to just keep them handy where you're going to notice them. So many people are like, oh, I don't want them sitting out of my cupboard. You do. I promise you do, because it's worth it. When you take them, you will notice the difference, or use them, depending if you're talking supplements or oils. You want to make sure, and it's worth having them on your counter, and there's so many fun, cute ways to display them. So it looks fun. It's a good thing. All right, let's see if I skipped anything. It talks about organizing your oils, just so you can find them quickly. I know in my big bag with many, many oils, I have them alphabetical, but I have them going across alphabetically, and Angela has hers up and down alphabetically. So sometimes people get confused. So you do it your way. You do you guys. All right. And even for your specific health needs or per person in your family, I know my husband, I have to have a different supplement organizer than I have for myself because he takes different ones than I do. Roller balls are a great idea. You can have your own blend specific to each person. In fact, Angela's husband just brought one in a few minutes ago and said, I'm not sure what's in this, but Minnow was rubbing it on him. Thankfully, we know that we have all pure and quality oil, so we don't have to worry about what Manoa was rubbing on him. But it's a blend that she had made for Tyler. Yeah, I see that.
Okay, so what ideas do you guys use to incorporate oils into your daily routine, especially when it comes to school? I mean, we have oils in our schoolroom. I have different blends. I'm like one of those people that I just keep the blends, like every single day I diffuse the same thing, and I'm trying to break myself of that habit, but I have my kitchen diffusing oils that I like, and I have my bathroom diffusing oils, and the schoolroom diffusing oils. I have my nighttime oils on my nightstand. I have my morning time oils on my toothbrush. I have my supplement oils by my supplements and my capsules. Like, do what works for you. And I probably always carry Stress Away in my back pocket because that's probably a good one to carry in your back pocket. Okay, so Happy Healthy Home. Our homes are our sanctuaries, you guys. It's our place of our safety. It's our place of our refuge. But sadly, the products that we often buy contain ingredients that actually endanger your houses. Yeah, scary. Like, you really need to look into this, you guys. This is important. We're marketed and we're led to believe that even the all-natural products are safe for our families, when in reality, a lot of them aren't safe, you guys. Many common household products can contain products that can lead to different health problems like throat irritation, headaches, respiratory problems, kidney damage, liver failure, allergic reactions, worsened asthma, and possibly even cancer. That's right. I can't imagine that there is a person out there that if I say, actually I guess I could probably imagine that is, but that if I say this something possibly could lead to cancer, that you aren't going to go and do the research on it. Like, I just don't understand that. So you guys, please do the research. The most common ingredients you're going to find in things around your house are going to be things that contain formaldehyde, yeah, or that turn into formaldehyde in your body. Sick. Parabens, phthalates, triclosan, and most commonly you're going to have synthetic fragrance, which doesn't sound so bad until you actually research that fragrance can be one of hundreds of different ingredients that lead to cancer, okay? The word fragrance can appear on a label and contain this enormous list, and the company doesn't have to disclose what it really is because it's considered their trade secret. And the United States is one of the very few countries that actually allow a lot of these terrible products into our house. It's terrible. That means a product could contain some awful ingredients and the consumer wouldn't know. So why take the risk? If you guys are taking the risk, tell me, why take the risk? Why for me? Because I wasn't educated. But now that I've done the education, I hands down know that I'm going to look and see what is in my products. So thankfully, Young Living has our backs, and they have tons of options to help us stock our homes with healthy products that will truly make it a secure haven. So we're going to take a quick look at a few of the items. Thieves Household Cleaner is the first one. I only have the big bottle back there. Thieves Household Cleaner virtually cleans every single surface. And you guys, why is this important, especially in the back to school class? Because we're talking about staying healthy. We have to kick the chemicals to the curb because even things like chemicals in our products can cause problems like ADHD and all these kinds of things that interact with our brain, with our hormones, right? They're hormone disruptors, which all can impact on how we're learning, how we're taking things in, okay? So, Thieves Household Cleaner is one of the things that you can clean every single surface in your home. This is one of the ginormous bottle of it. There's a smaller bottle, but even the small bottle has like, I don't know, a whole bunch of capfuls in it. So, it is, I literally, before Young Living came out with like everything else that they have, I just used Thieves Household Cleaner and I replaced every single cleaning product, dishwashing detergent, laundry soap, toilet bowl cleaner, carpet cleaner, everything. I replaced that with Thieves Household Cleaner. And it's super dilutable. So it contains natural enzymes and cleaning agents and of course the most powerful essential oils on the planet, which also give you the immune boosting properties, right? Instead of the chemicals that actually lower your immune system. You can get 64 loads with just one 32-ounce bottle of Thieves. So this is the big one. There's like 4 or 5 of those in there, I
That's
believe.
the laundry soap.
Oh, sorry. Well, I think the Thieves Cleaner is about the same. And you can spray all the surfaces, all the lunch boxes, keep the backpacks, the masks, the coats, the gloves, you can Thieves everything. So you can put 1 capful of Thieves in an all-purpose spray bottle. I thought I had one, but I didn't have one on me. And that can be your all-purpose cleaner. So you can make how many all-purpose cleaners can you make with
I think
a
it's
small?
like 29. I know that it comes to less than $1 a bottle of disinfectant cleaner, which is crazy. My daughter, the other day we were at Menards and she's looking at this disinfectant and I'm like, what are you looking at that for? And she's like, well, it's on sale. I said, and it still costs 4 times as much as Thieves Cleaner, and then you're not smothering your house in toxic chemicals. So she did not buy it, thankfully.
If my husband Aaron was in here, he would say, "Ange, it's so safe, you can drink it," and he would drink it and then regret that he drank it. But really, it's
You
not.
can.
Good.
It doesn't
harm.
taste good, but it won't hurt you.
No, yeah, and you can bathe in it. It's actually good for some skin
Yeah.
things too.
It is.
So there's laundry soap. We're gonna go through this part kind of fast because we want to really get into that back to school stuff. But there is a laundry soap. There is a dish soap. There is literally, I was walking through Walgreens the other day and I was like, just for funsies, I was grabbing notebooks, but I was walking through and I was like, Young Living has this, and Young Living has this, and Young Living has this, and I was like, the only thing that they don't have is notebooks. Like, that's all I need here in Walgreens. They would have school supplies.
Trips to Walgreens if they would just sell school supplies.
Right? So it is kind of cool. When you start swapping your house out and you kick those chemicals to the curb, it's just really cool. 1, the free things you get, and 2, how you fall in love with products that you can vouch are super, super healthy for your family. And I think that's the most exciting thing ever. I love walking around my house and seeing all Young Living products. I wouldn't want it any other way. So next up is the Kids Sense line, which they have things like, again, we're talking about getting chemicals out of your house so your immune system can stay healthy and your kids can focus better. They have shampoo, they have lotion, they have a bath gel base, and I actually will, I'll give you mine in next time it goes off. I actually will stick I'll take my shampoo, here's the Kids Sense shampoo, and I'll just fill it up to here, and then do the rest water and shake it up, and then the kids actually use this for shampoo, which lasts a long time. I get 4 or 5 bottles of shampoo in here, that way I know they're not wasting. It does make it foam a little bit. I love these foaming containers off of Amazon. I use them for every personal care product that I can put in here and save money with. Now, they do recommend if you have a gluten sensitivity that you can use the Seedlings line. So the Seedlings line is a little bit even more gentle, and it is gluten free. So they have soap and they have lotion and they have even this awesome linen spray, which is awesome. I hope you guys have pens and papers because your wish list should be just huge after seeing all these really cool products. Okay, they have linen spray, which is super cool, baby oil, and again, the diaper rash cream, it's phenomenal. Okay, back to school class, Angela, back to school class. Focus, focus, focus. I need to put on my vetiver and my brain power.
We'll do a baby class another time, but not right now.
Kids Babies line does not have wheat. So, before we move on, again, I'm just asking you to do your research. Download the Think Dirty app and go start scanning the products that you're using on an everyday basis in your homes. I know you loved your loved ones, and I know you love yourself, and I know you want health for your family. So go check out those, and I encourage you to switch and ditch to the safer solution. Ditch the toxic air fresheners, ditch the plugins, ditch the candles, and switch them out for the safer solution, which is going to be a diffuser, right? We've got a diffuser right here behind Krishna, and this right here, this bad boy is absolutely amazing, you guys. So you can make all your little scents with all the fun little diffuser recipes and stay healthy, okay? Breathing in essential oils directly influences the control center in the brain, the hypothalamus. And this area sends instructions to our body concerning our sleep patterns, our mood, our behavior, our appetite, and the release of certain hormones. So you're not only making the air smell better, but you're supporting your body's families. I mean, how cool is that?
It is. Guys, it really is gross to think about the stuff that we were using before we were educated. So I do hope I do hope that you'll take time to look and be careful. Like I said earlier, because of the wellness bandwagon, there are a lot of products out there that trick you into thinking they're good for you. Please actually check the ingredients list and familiarize yourself with the ones that are icky and potential carcinogens, because we don't want to continue putting that into our loved ones. All right, so daily wellness. We did already, oops, do you want to scroll that up? Sorry, on Zoom we need to keep remembering to switch our slides. All right, so I already mentioned that it's not a one and done, that you do want to keep using them because it takes some time, especially if we've been messing up our body systems for quite a long time. It can take up to 3 months to get them back in order again. So I want to show you a few of the products. Hopefully we can find some.
Got it.
Oh, that's there. Angela's already on it. All right, so the Thieves Roll-On. I love the story behind Thieves. I'm going to give you the abbreviated version. But there were thieves that were going out during the Black Plague and they were stealing items, and they got in trouble and caught and taken in. And they said, hey, if you will tell us how you're staying healthy, even though you're amongst all this death and everyone else who got anywhere near it would die, right? And then we'll set you free. And so they did. They told them what herbs, and what they were doing is they were using plants. They found the recipe, and that's what Our Thieves is based off of, is the recipe that they were using to stay healthy. Now the sad part, which it took me a while to find this part out, is they did not set them free. And I think that's very unfair. But still, they did get the recipe to be able to stay healthier even amongst the disease. And the oils that are in it, I should try and say it from memory, but I don't want to mess it up, are clove, cinnamon bark, lemon, eucalyptus radiata, and rosemary. So you actually get all 5 of those really crazy high immune building oils all within Thieves. And many, many, many people use those on a regular basis. And now that you can get in a roller ball, it's even better. All right, Super C. There are 2 different kinds. There are tablets, there are chewables. I actually love the chewables. Some people don't love them. The only thing with the chewables is they don't have as high a level as the vitamin C. However, they are still 170% of the daily value, so you still get plenty, but you don't get the 1400+% that are in the tablets.
The other thing that I actually just learned was the Super C chewables don't have zinc. And zinc is a big factor this season of our crazy life.
Very, very great immune booster.
So zinc is in the regular Super C's, not the Super C chewables. I just had to throw in that I have 20 bottles of each of these because we do, if I wasn't going to take a multivitamin every single day, right now I would still take vitamin C and the kids would take C. So we each are taking a bottle, and I know that it come a few months when cold and flu season starts again and all this sicknesses is picked up again, and then you throw in the whole other stuff going on. I know it's going to go out of stock again. I'm not sure, is it in stock?
Chewable is out of stock right now.
So I know I would rather be up to, healthy. I read a study, and you can research what you can actually treat vitamin C with. That's right, I said it. So Google, I sound so professional here. Google, WebMD will tell you. No, but there are a lot of, you can go to pubmed.gov and you can see all the things that vitamin C is good for. Essential oils are good for. That's PUBMED, pubmed.gov. Okay, and you can get your scientific research, clinical studies on essential oils and also vitamin C. So
when we teach leadership, personality type things, if you are the green personality, if that all sounds super awesome to you, I will just tell you have a green personality. But if you do want all the scientific everything behind this, you can look up vitamin C. The next one we're going to talk about is vitamin D. You can look up zinc and all the benefits for your body and your immune systems. So guys, we aren't just making this stuff up because we love Young Living. We are telling you this is helpful.
And
Anytime you want to boost your immune system, but now is a really good time to do that.
yes, and again, the cool thing is Young Living has essential oils in their supplements, which make them more bioavailable in your body. That's what essential oils and supplements do. So it's not a waste of money where you're just going to pee it all out. And then also, you can earn with our loyalty program, you can earn that cash back and up to like $250 in free stuff to stock up on, right, every single month. So that's why this is just supplements. Absolutely go through Young Living.
Yeah. Especially, so I don't know, everything really, because you want top quality pure, but supplements, most of the ones I think the best of the best that you buy off the shelves, the most your body will take in is 35% of the vitamins that are in there. When essential oils, real, true, quality, pure essential oils are added to those supplements, like Young Living does with every supplement they have, that goes up to between 80 and 90% that your body actually takes in. So when you see those numbers like, why would I need 1400%? It's because your body can't actually take in all of that. But with Young Living and the essential oils, it can take in a whole lot of it. Way closer to 100%.
Just a side note, our supplements are made for an average 120-pound person. So if you're trying to figure out what to give to your kids, you can do the math with that. If the boys that will actually swallow vitamin C, they get a half of a Super C every single day, and then the ones that won't swallow it, they get one chewable, because on the packaging it says 1 up to 3 times a day, so I feel totally comfortable giving them 1 a day. And if I'm going to give any to Manoa, I give them a quarter or a half of a vitamin C. The worst that's going to happen is you might get a little stomach upset in the regards to going to the bathroom a little bit too much, so then you just back off the amount of vitamin C you're using. But if I've been around sick people, or if I'm coming down with something sick, I'm taking for sure the 2, either all the chewables or the 2 tablets of vitamin C, and sometimes once or twice a day, because of a study that I read.
I've been taking 2 of the tablets every single day right now.
And it's important.
Along with super vitamin D, which is the next thing we're going to talk about, because we better keep moving. We could do a whole class just on vitamin C, you guys. That's how important it is. But we should mention, because not everyone knows who Manoa is, that he's a little guy. He's like 2.
He's the little guy that is coming in here screaming
really
right
wants
now.
to come in. All right, super vitamin D. Super excited because Young Living just came out with this last summer, just in time. So it's highly absorbable. It's actually dissolves in your mouth mostly. You do have to chew it a little bit. It has kind of a wild berry flavor, but all natural. There's nothing icky giving it that flavor. It's vegan friendly, obviously completely synthetic free. That's a given with Young Living. Supports bone growth, healthy muscle, mood, and hormone regulation. Key function in respiratory health. And it has adaptive defense mechanisms, so it definitely helps with boosting the immune system, especially the respiratory immune system. So that is very important. And of course, the essential oils in general, which we can't cover all of them, not even close. But when we're using them regularly, we're diffusing them so we can breathe them in, we're applying them topically, and even taking them internally. And guys, if you ever hear, don't take essential oils internally, again, that's because they have to generalize essential oils, and the majority are toxic and synthetic. So you wouldn't want to do that. But with Young Living, you do. And Young Living has even made it simple by having vitality oils. Any oil that comes with a white label is called a vitality oil, and it is made specifically to be able to take internally. And really, is this lemon?
Yeah.
If you had the yellow bottle of lemon, it's the same oil. They just have to distinguish our vitality oils. All right, there are so many. I'm just going to name a few of the immune building ones. We talked about thieves, lemon I just showed you, frankincense. Oh my goodness, if I could bathe in frankincense every day, that would be great. Immune power, longevity. I have stories on all these, but we don't have time for all of them. Sometime if you want to chat oils, I can tell you all the personal stories I have. So those are just a few. There's so much more. We don't want to overwhelm though. You guys, you don't need to have that. I guess you can't see it right now. You don't, on mine you can see. You don't have to have that big of a collection of oils because so many of them do so many things for your body.
You actually will even be doing good if you just have the basic 12 oils, because you do get quite a few immune boosting oils in there. Your lemon, your frankincense, your thieves. Those are great places to start before you send the kids out the door, or even when you're at home doing your homeschool. Just pop some thieves on the bottom of their feet, couple drops, have them rub their feet together. Get that in a, like you brush your teeth, you put your oils on. We use Trello for school. It's like where you can check mark your little boxes, and the kids have add essential oils, right? Put your essential oils on, fill your diffusers. My kids all know how to fill their diffusers at night, and every night they put their sleep oils in their diffusers on their own. I taught them I don't have to do that anymore. It's actually a chore in our house, fill the diffusers. Not lying, totally serious here. If you have any daily oils that you use or daily wellness routines, make sure that you do you want my charger?
Sure,
I don't know if it will fit. Make sure that you share those in the comments.
Getting a little close and personal. Sorry, anyone who's on my Facebook Live.
Okay, so morning nutrition is the next thing that we're going to talk about. Starting your day out right is very important. Yeah, that'll work.
We're just going to go right here.
Starting your day out right is important for healthy brains, healthy bodies, focus. It will carry you through the rest of your day. So, wake up, sleepyhead. It's time for school. Whether you're headed to a school building or just in the living room, make sure you're getting your tummy filled with this awesome, nutritious food. So, Young Living has a cereal. It is actually a really good cereal, kind of like Frosted Flakes. It's called Einkorn Flakes. And then they also have a pancake and waffle mix. You can do your research on Einkorn products, but they're supposed to be safe even for those who have gluten sensitivities. Because it's the original wheat. It's not the stuff that has been changed down and down and down and down and down. So, skipping breakfast can make kids feel tired and restless and irritable. And in the morning, their bodies need that food, especially if they've been sleeping for 8 to 12 hours. So, the mood and the energy can drop by mid-morning if they don't eat a good, nutritious breakfast. Offer those options that contain fiber or whole carbohydrates like fresh fruits, veggies, eggs, lean meats, or healthy grains. And you can see that Young Living has some different options. They have a really, really good granola. They've got the protein and the power bites. And then we have a supplement that's called Ninja Red. It's our antioxidant supplement. You guys, again, another really great one that you should look up. But we all do a shot of Ninja Red in the morning before we start our day. Keeps us healthy, keeps us focused, keeps us happy. Oh my gosh, that's a whole nother class too. So,
we could teach you so
oh my
much.
gosh, I know. And we plan to over the next however many Mondays. So the kids also have on their chore to-do list is take your vitamins, and they take the Mighty Vites. And then they do have enzymes. So if another class on supplements, the importance of enzymes, so important. Your gut is like your second brain. So kids enzymes and kids Mighty Vites. Right now I'm saying Super Seed Chewables are the most important thing, but if you can swing it to add in the vitamins, these are great vitamins. And then let's see, we've got, what are your guys' favorite breakfast foods? So go ahead and comment in favorite breakfast foods that your kids eat, and favorite morning routine that you do before school. What oils are you putting on your kids before they walk out the door? You know, there's a keep your hair clean spray. You know what I'm talking about. Sending your kids to school, sharing winter hats, keep your hair clean. Spray, line them up, spray, right? Emily does that with her, or used to do that with her girls, right? Okay, go ahead.
All right, so speaking of off to school, whether they're going out the door and heading to a school building, or whether they're going to the kitchen table to homeschool or virtual school, either way, they still need support. We still need wellness support. So, what do we want to have on hand? Guys, you know you can't even, it's going out of stock all over the place. Ours, I believe, right now is in stock, but the Thieves hand sanitizer. And again, this is so different than the regular stuff you're finding out there. You're not alcohol poisoning yourself when you're using Thieves hand sanitizer, yet it has been. They went through all the crazy steps through the FDA to even get it approved as an official hand sanitizer. Same exact product as it was when we called it hand purifier, but now it's been officially approved to be called sanitizer, but without any of the ickiness, and it smells amazing. I love it. And you need just a pea-sized tiny little bit, and it spreads so well. So you guys, you want to have it. It goes a long way and it lasts a long time. Definitely do the Thieves Sand Sanitizer. There's two different sizes. There's the little one, which even that goes a long way.
One right behind you if you want to grab that one. I couldn't reach.
Hold on, I'll get it. Sorry, I'm in running pants. If anyone can see, you're only supposed to see my top half, but
Sorry, I screwed that
I was
up.
exercising before this. Alright, so there's a little one and then the one that Angela showed you. So two different sizes in that. And like all of them advertise, except now we have the non-toxic awesome kind. It does kill 99.9% of germs. It gets rid of all the common harmful bacteria. The nice thing is with Thieves, it will not kill the good bacteria that our bodies actually need. We don't want it to kill off all bacteria. We just want it to kill off the harmful stuff. That's what all Thieves products will do for you. Of course, it has essential oils in it, hence the awesome smell. Has aloe vera. It doesn't leave any chemical residue. And the big thing, none of the icky stuff, none of the parabens, sulfates, all those things we talked about that we want to get out of our homes. It doesn't have any of that in it.
And the Thieves Spray, if you want to show that, I take this everywhere, you guys. Again, this is another thing I stack up on every single month. I order a few of these. Just so no matter where I shoo my kids off to, I can send them with a Thieves Spray. They can spray their carts. And the thing about Thieves is it's not eating the bacteria that you need, the good bacteria. It only eats the harmful bacteria.
Right. And guys, when it comes to carts, I always laugh as people wipe down their carts with more toxins. I'm like, yes, you got rid of some toxins by adding new toxins. So don't do that. Take Thieves Spray, or there are 3 Thieves wipes, or you can make your own Thieves wipes. Whatever you need to do, use Thieves. Don't use the stuff that they have there for you to use. I say I laugh, but it actually grosses me out a little bit. So, alright, let's see. You can use it on anything. We talked about that. Roma rings, do you want to talk about those?
Heck yeah,
I
okay.
have not actually tried them yet.
No, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go for it. Aroma, I'm going to put lavender on. I might get sleepy, but I grabbed this.
Wait a minute.
Okay, aroma rings are these little, like, nose ring type things, but obviously not nose rings, but if, you know, they're supposed to be cool. This one has lavender on it.
There's no piercing involved.
There's no piercing involved. You're just supposed to go ahead and put it right in your nose. You can hardly see it. But I don't know if kids could go to school in these. I don't know what the rules are. But I'm totally going to have Marky do this while we're homeschooling. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I didn't think of this before, you guys. Okay. This one has lavender, which is very, very calming. But then there's...
And I can smell it from here, so they're strong.
I know, I'm like, oh my god. But the thing is you can save these and put on whatever oil you want to put on. I'm not a huge fan of lavender, of the smell of lavender, but the other one was Aroma Ease. And so I don't know that I'm crazy about the smell of Aroma Ease either, but this would be a good one for sleep, for calmness, for focus. Aroma Ease is for like the, you know, to not be motion sick and all that kind of stuff. So they're really cool. These are new. I don't know if you can like still get these or not, or was that
I think you can.
I don't know. It doesn't like it. I totally could wear this all day long. I feel like I got my nose pierced. I feel super cool.
And
So-
you can put it on your ear too, because again, it is a strong enough scent. You are gonna get it even if you don't have it in your nose, because some kids that would bother them, but if you just put it right here, then they would forget all about it.
Right, I'm gonna just trial it out. Maybe use it as a lip piercing or something. Okay, then the blends that you want to have on hand to refill this bad boy with are blends like Clarity. You guys, when I'm gonna speak in front of people or I really need to focus, I just take some Clarity on my finger and I rub it on my temples. It is a little bit of a strong smell, so I don't know if I would like this on my aroma ring, but Genius Oil, this is the one I'm going to do for Marky. So Genius Oil, I think I'm going to put a drop of this and have Marky put the aroma ring, of course his own aroma ring, on and just use that tomorrow. And I will post on Facebook how that goes or Instagram how that goes for me. Genius is a pre-diluted blend for kids. So Marky has this in his bedroom. If he's not focusing, I'm like, go oil up. And he will go and he'll take his Unwind. This is another one we're going to talk about. And put his Genius oil on, put his Stress Away on, put his Tranquil on. There's a lot of different ones you can try. If you just have that awesome Young Living starter kit, frankincense is a really great one for focus. Lemon oil, peppermint, all of those are good to start out with. Stress Away, Valor, very grounding oils. I know we're throwing a lot at you guys. I will post on my Facebook page, Angela Mann, and Krista probably will on hers too, the sway link to this class. So you have all these information because the end of the class goes over some really stellar roller bottle recipes, and we want to make sure you have those recipes too. So we're kind of throwing a lot at you. Other oils good to have on hand for these aroma rings and for the back of your neck if you don't do the aroma rings, or your wrist, bottom of your feet. Brain Power. Vetiver
Love that one.
Vetiver is definitely one. It's a little bit of a thick oil, so I'll put this in a roller bottle and dilute it. Vetiver is one that, like Marky, my son, who really has a hard time focusing, and he can't sit still, so he's got both of that going on. He is just rolling on oils all through the day. So I'm so glad he can be homeschooling, because I don't know what they did at school, I tell you what. Peppermint helps, again, diffuse it to stay focused, diffuse it to stay energetic. Lemon too. I just diffused lemon and peppermint. They did a study where they diffused lemon oil in one classroom and not in another, and the kids in the lemon diffusing classroom went up a grade and a quarter. So lemon is lemon oil is a really, really super cool one. Sorry.
And in the other class, they did diffuse a placebo, and it still didn't. It was only the kids in the one where the actual Young Living lemon oil was diffused that went up in their academics. It was really amazing.
And then lavender was one. I took over Krishna's slide here. Valor and Stress Away. So Stress Away is a roll-on.
I'm a good chair.
And Valor is a good roll-on. For focusing and grounding. Okay, so which of these oils, you guys, I threw a lot at you. Which of these are you most excited to implement? Especially if you have those kids that can't focus, right? But Stress Away, even our kids are picking up on the stressful times, you guys. Stress Away is a really good oil. I'm just going to go in so we don't screw this up, but nighttime care is the next thing we want to talk about, and nighttime care is a super important one. There's a couple of different things that I couldn't live without any of the stuff pictured on this slide here, and that is the Mighty Pro. This is one our kids' probiotic. It tastes like a pixie stick. It is so yummy. Good. I could eat these all day long. My kids know they only get one a day, 2 at max, but you just tear it open. And do you need one? Did you take yours today?
I have not yet.
You just tear it open. It's easy for the kids to do. I don't think you can have too many probiotics. I wouldn't even be worried if they ate the whole box. But
and the cool thing is the kids, the Mighty Pro actually includes the prebiotic too. So those of you who are familiar with the whole gut system and how that works, prebiotic and probiotic both in this one thing. And it really tastes yummy, and it's all natural flavoring.
And then the adult version of a probiotic is Life 9. It actually isn't a bad idea to, like, every couple of months swap out, if you're taking Life 9, to do the Mighty Pro just to switch it up. That is one thing that they do recommend doing with a probiotic. So I love that stuff. Unwind, again, this is our supplement that says it helps promote a calm state and eases occasional irritability, and has magnesium in it, which is really good for brain support and anything brain-wise, as well as focus. Okay, so now a normal person, I shouldn't say that, an average person, Unwind would be a good one just at night to help them sleep. But if you have kids that have problems focusing or calming down, or both, this during the day I've actually started giving to my kids, 2 of them, and I noticed that it used to be where I would say, okay, so what did I just read you? And then they'd be like, I don't know. I'm like, okay, let me read it again. And then I'd ask, and they're like, I don't know. So I noticed it's just that their brain is being distracted, right? So I am not one that's I don't want to just rush to be putting kids on medication. I'm going to do natural things. Magnesium and the oils of, what are in these ones? It's like vetiver, lavender, lavender and Roman chamomile. Those oils are really, really good for focus. So some of my kids are taking this during the day, and because they need it, it's not putting them to sleep. It's just helping them be able to focus. And it's been really cool to see the results. I am so thankful for this. This again is one that every month is just on a standard order for me because it's really, really good.
And again, remember, we always encourage you to do research. If you look up magnesium and see the impact that that has on our body systems, it's awesome. It is very, very helpful. And the other thing, I love how Angela mentioned that they use it, and during the day when they don't need sleep, they're not falling asleep. That's the other great thing about real, true, pure essential oils is they work with your body. So they're only going to help your body do what your body is meant to do. They aren't going to push you over to the other side where you don't want to be. So if you don't need sleep, it's not going to make you sleep, but it will still help you be calm and focused.
Yes. Okay, so the other thing is kids that have a good solid sleep at night, they have improved attention, behavior, learning, memory, and overall mental and physical health. So not getting enough sleep can actually lead to things like high blood pressure, obesity, and even depression. Children from ages 6 to 12 should be getting an average of 9 to 12 hours of sleep a night. And me and Angela should get 12 hours of sleep a night. Children from 13 to 18 should still be getting 8 to 10 hours of sleep a night. Crazy, hey? So Unwind is a great one for that. If you have that awesome starter kit that we talk about every once in a while, that premium selection kit, you're going to have oils like lavender and peace and calming and stress away and frankincense that are all really good for sleep. But if you want to step it up a notch, or maybe you need some emotional support, or you really need calming from that hyperness or whatever, Rutavala and Tranquil saved my life along with Peace and Calming. These are phenomenal for sleep at night, you guys. Like, I can't even, like, I love these things. Rutavala and Tranquil. I do Tranquil behind my ears, Rutavala behind my neck. I used to have to, like, take something to help me sleep, and I don't do that anymore. I just take this stuff, so it's pretty cool.
And I know I'm taking us a little bit off script, but in these days, and I am seeing it a lot because my job is with children, I'm hearing from parents, and kids are struggling. Obviously, we know that adults are struggling because they can express it, but kids are struggling, and there is a lot of stress going on. And, you know, we're probably supposed to say occasional, but to be honest, right now, it's pretty consistent. And those two oils that Angela just showed, Rutavala and Tranquil, really, really helpful when kids are kind of in a panic and just aren't sure what to do.
Not
with
only
all
kids,
that's going
adults.
On. It really is, but it's the back to school.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm
but back to school, mama is stressed out
teachers,
here, okay?
I mentioned the teachers and those who work in the schools earlier. Yeah, absolutely. Parents who are now trying to be homeschool parents that didn't necessarily choose to be.
Okay, so what you can do is you can take your Tranquil, right? Instead of like going full blown, like I can't breathe, I can't catch my breath, I'm freaking out, I'm a terrible mom, right? Just take your Tranquil, close your eyes, breathe it in. All I smell is lavender because I got the aroma ring in.
And you can even rub it right on.
Yeah, it's amazing, you guys. It is so amazing. So, listen, I just want to it's almost 8 o'clock, and so what I want to say is, I promise you that on Monday nights, we are not going to go over 8 o'clock, except this class is very long. If you do have to hop off, I do understand. I apologize, it's a longer class. Make sure if you're on Zoom that you comment in the chat box who invited you to this class so that we can make sure that people have their entries for our giveaway, okay? Christmas Spirit and a diffuser. It's not a Young Living diffuser, but it's still super cute, works super awesome. So make sure comment who invited you to this class. The drawing for this class is going to be next Monday night, our Monday night class at 7 p.m. To be able to win, you have to be on that class. If you were a guest today, if somebody brought you to this class because they wanted to bless your life, but you want to get in on the drawing for next week too, because we're going to have some more stuff that we're giving away next week's class, go ahead and invite friends or family to the next week's class, and we'll talk about at the end of the class how that can actually bless you in the long run too, okay? So just wanted to throw that in so I don't lose anybody's who brought you kind of thing going on. And then also we did the class at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, knowing that Sherry Ross, our mentor and upline, has a testimony call at 8 p.m. So if you need to hop off and go on that testimony call, please do. You know, if
totally
that's
good with that.
we're totally good
It's
with
a
that.
Great call.
It is a very, very awesome call, and that's another one that is open to our Young Living organization and any of your friends and family. So, getting back to the class, we're going to try and wrap it up here real quick because I like to be on Sherry's calls too.
And in the future, when we have classes this long, we'll try and break them into 2 different nights. So sorry about that. We should have done that this time. We'll learn from our mistake.
All right, so the other things that are really important, and again, you'll see these in the sway link that I post on my timeline. Stop the use of electronics at least an hour before bed. My kids don't understand why. I am such a stickler on that, but it is so important for your brain. Read a short book before bed, right? Or even just an excerpt from a book. Limit caffeine, or don't give your kids caffeine at all. We do have Ninja Zing, so I do let my kids, can you show a Zing? Like, especially Tyler, he's 12, all the kids love this, but this is a special little drink. Like, if they're having a good day, this is our all-natural energy drink. It's not like giving your kids a Red Bull. It's packed with B vitamins, vitamin A, niacin. It's really good. It is healthy. It tastes really refreshing, and it does totally helps the kids focus. So this is our little, like, treat during the day. Every once in a while, the kids will grab a Zing. So we don't do soda, we do Zing.
Right, because it's carbonated. So they feel like they're getting soda, but really they're getting a whole lot of health in a can.
Yeah.
Which is great.
And it's not, this is totally more for adults, you know, the joy of it or whatever, but I let my kids have it as a treat. So, take a bath, dim the lights, use your supplements, use your oils at night, keep that on your schedule. And then the supplements we already talked about were the Mighty Pro, the Life 9, and the Unwind, as well as the oils Rutavala, Tranquil. There is an oil called Sleepy Eyes, and that is like a Kid Sense oil that comes pre-diluted. If you were going to choose this or Tranquil, I'd go for the Tranquil, but I mean, even for the kids, you guys, Rutavala like knocks out my kids, so they all get it. We want bedtime to get done with fast. Sleepy Eyes, though, is a great one for the littles, and then they do have a Seedlings Calm blend, as well as Peace and Calming and Lavender. So you do whatever works for you. Let the kids smell the oils. Use what you have. If that's not working, then splurge and try a different oil. Lavender hypes up one of my kids, right? So I'm not going to use lavender on them, but I don't give up on essential oils. I try Peace and Calming, and that's the miracle worker for that kid. Their oils are all going to work different on different people, and that's so important to know. So make sure you grab your diffuser, you fill it up with those favorite sleep time oils, and take those supplements and head to dreamland. Share what essential oils you or your kids use for the nighttime routine that you guys have going on.
All right, so we like to talk about how to stay above the wellness line because we all want to be in that state of health. However, there is this reality of sometimes we are going to fall no matter what we do or how we try to be preventative. We may fall below the wellness line. So how do we help our bodies to fight their way back up to above the wellness line when that happens? All right, well, it is good to know how the body works. And again, that could be a whole class in and of itself. But the very brief overview is once the body has come into contact with a disease-causing germ for the first time, it actually can store information about that germ and how to fight it. And then if it comes in contact with the same or a very similar germ again, it actually recognizes it and starts fighting it faster. So that's huge because if we are supporting and we're helping our bodies to support it, then it's going to work even better the next time that we use those same things to support and bring ourselves back up to above the wellness line. All right, let's see. One of the things on here is it talks about a detox bath, and it has a recipe, and it has Himalayan pink sea salt, activated charcoal, lavender, and frankincense. We can post that and put that up later. I'm not sure if that's one of the slides, but no. All right, so we have to post that later, but we don't want to spend too much time on recipes. So you can do kind of a detox bath to help pull out those toxins out of your body. And then as far as I mentioned, ImmuPower is an oil. again, have really great testimonies on that. But Immu Pro is a supplement. Immu Pro is actually a chewable that is formulated specifically to boost your immune system. Not my favorite taste, but I certainly will take it when I want to boost my immune system.
Sorry, bugs.
That's okay. Yeah, no. All right, Inner Defense is my favorite. Inner Defense is also a supplement. It is basically Thieves plus some other, I think 2 other really high immune boosting oils in that capsule. But because it has such strong oils in it, if you do have a sensitive stomach, you will definitely want to take that one with food. It is my favorite. I have knocked out things that have saved me trips and money at the ER, so I love it.
Inner Defense is in the blue bottle.
Inner Defense is right over here. See, Angela's so prepared.
That's right, I had to go around my house and grab all my supplements.
That's my problem. Every time I teach, I have to go grab it all from my house and then go home and put it all back again. All right, Mineral Essence is actually a liquid dropper form that has all the minerals. And
this is going to be the adult magnesium, but actually Unwind is a great one for adults too. Mineral Essence is a little potent.
yeah, Unwind tastes better.
Yeah. Thieves Chest Rub, let's just put this on for funsies because I love this stuff. I don't know, have you tried the Thieves Chest Rub? Oh, it's good. This is good stuff, you guys. Oh my gosh, I love it. You kind of squeeze the little
I don't think I've fallen below the wellness line since I got my Thieves Chest Rub.
I love it because you can breathe. You can just breathe. It's just awesome, you
It
guys.
actually squeezes right out of the thing. It's really cool.
Yeah, it just like seriously opens everything up. It is such an awesome one. And again, I know this is gonna go out of stock here real soon. Isn't that good? We're like on Facebook Live, we're all in our little chest rub all over. Hey guys, get the chest rub.
Oh, it smells so good, you guys. I wish you could smell. If they would have a way that we could share the smells via Zoom, then we'd be all set.
Yes, it
social
would.
media.
Even this stuff is good for at night if you sleep next to somebody that's really loud. I mean, just get things open. Get things open. These is gonna do that.
Yeah, absolutely. And Breathe Again, Roll On. We'll do a similar things. Sniffles is the children's version. Sniffles, that's the blue one, right?
Let's go back to the chest rub real quick. This would be like comparable to Vicks Vapor Rub, but Vicks is chock full of chemicals which cause inflammation in your body, which lower your immune system, which makes it more susceptible to getting sick, you guys. Come on!
What drives me crazy is the ingredient that actually makes Vicks Vapor Rub work is the natural ingredient, but then they add all these toxins and synthetics to it to make it nasty. Like, why? Why would we do that? Why would we not just use the actual ingredients that are doing the work anyway and not add all the yuck? Young Living does. Yay. All right, and Tummy Drives is the other pre-diluted children's one. For tummy issues, we have tummy issues in our house. So we use Digize, which is the adult version, and Tummy Jize fairly regularly at our house. From dad all the way down to my youngest. So, we've talked some about lemon. Let's keep going because we don't want to keep you too long.
Okay. So, what are some of your favorite go-to solutions for helping your kids rise above the wellness line? Share your routines, you guys. We want to hear your testimonies for this. But let's chat real quick about emotions. We've already talked about how the mix of emotions that are being brought by in adults, in kids, in everyone, fear, anxiety, excitement, right? Some children are afraid to jump into the new rhythm with new teachers and friends. Some children are a little anxious about the new challenges going on, entering a new grade. Kids are listening. Whether you like it to think of it or not, if you have that news playing in your house, the kids are hearing that, and it is causing some severe anxiety in their tiny little brains, okay? It is, I promise you. And their big, giant brains. I don't know, however you want to say. And some children are just overly excited and they have problems channeling that energy, right? And some parents are struggling just with the territory of all of the unknown, whether that's in your school or whether it's in your house. So, how is my child going to react to this new situation? How is he going to feel about being around these new things? How will they handle these new experiences? our children so need support in these areas, and so do we. It's super important. So go ahead, gather your oily supplies, and then be prepared to handle anything that comes your way. I promise you guys, life-changing. They talk about using a Valor essential oil roll-on, which inspires confidence and courage. It does. I'd share my stories, but we're in a hurry.
I know. The stories are so fun, but we can't.
Peace and calming essential oil, okay? White Angelica, stress away, and believe, which can inspire feelings of strength and faith. So those are really cool too. You can diffuse those oils. You can apply them topically. Even if you put, if you're sending your kids to school and the school is like, no essential oils, we can't do that. Just put essential oils in their hair. It won't make it greasy, I promise. But oils last the longest in your hair. So some different roller recipes that we're going to put in the Sway link. If you don't know what a Sway link is, you click on it. And the whole class and all the recipes will be there for you on my Facebook in the live, okay? It will be the first comment that you see in the live. So you're going to get the recipe for liquid calm roller, okay? And then again, they say you could try some of the aroma rings with the lavender on it, or CBD oil if you're into that too. We have a fabulous child-safe CBD oil. So which of these are you guys most excited to implement first? And post your questions if you have any questions so far. We will go through at the end and just make sure that we answer any questions addressed. So
it's really hard to pick.
I know.
Every time you ask people to pick a favorite, I'm like, I don't think I'd be able to.
I know, it's crazy.
I want to implement them all.
Right.
All right. That's the problem. I already have so many implemented, and every time we do a class, I'm like, ooh, now I'm going to add that and that. All right.
Do you want a zing? You can have a zing.
Can I?
Yeah, I grabbed a zing for you. I wasn't kidding. But I'll take one too. Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, guys.
It's work night. We're gonna be up to, you'll see Angela posting up until midnight now.
Zing is so good. Okay. All right. Here we go. Back to school diffuser recipes. Here's where we get back to recipes. And I don't know on here.
You do have some.
Okay, so if you're on Zoom, you can actually see some of the recipes. If you are not, you will have to click into the Sway links on our Instagrams and Facebooks and wherever else we have this. We will make sure we put those in the comments so you can get to them. But it's fun. I love diffuser recipes because, again, you can even trick your kids into doing better with their work and being calm, because all you have to do is turn the diffuser on. They don't know what you're putting in it, but what you're doing is you're giving them a diffuser that may be called Homework Helper or Happy Kids or Keep It Together. I like that one. I gotta try that one. So
you can also do the same thing by tricking your husbands, right? They might not they might not love essential oils, but maybe they're like grumpy, so you're just diffusing joy oil all the time, and you know your husband's a little happier, right? You don't need to tell them. You don't need to tell them it's the joy oil you got going on, okay?
But it is.
It is.
All right. So yeah, lots of diffuser recipes, and the next thing we have lots of recipes in this one, guys. And this is kind of going to finish up the class, so we really are about done.
Yeah. So the recipes you can also, those diffuser recipes that we're going to be posting, you can add them to a 2-ounce spray bottle, mix a little bit of witch hazel, and fill the rest up with water. You can make backpack sprays. You can make mask sprays. How fun is that? Come on. Super cool, especially because some kids are getting so anxious having to wear their masks. So put a little calming oils in there, right? Back to school roller recipes. I grabbed these. These are so fun. Like you can order these, like so many cool. There's gemstones or crystals or something fun in there. Or like I just ordered these cute little roller bottles. Are those not adorable? You have to take one home. You can order these on Amazon, and it's just fun having your kids be a part of making their roller bottle recipes.
I think Angela misses getting together with people in real life because she's like, here, let me give you everything.
Come over to my house, please. I will send you home with a roller rings and whitening toothpaste and roller bottles. Okay, so you're gonna have your recipes like, back to school roller. Okay, breathe easy. Happy tummy, rest easy, just chill, focus, be chill. Well, and then they go on to talking about vitality oils and Ningxia Red.
And this, remember I said the vitality or any oil that comes with a white label is meant for internal use, so all of these recipes would only include oils that do come in a Vitality version. And if you're on Zoom, you can see the Belly Buster capsule, the Keep Calm capsule, the Ucky Yuckies capsule. That's my favorite of those. So those are really fun too. And then with your Ningxia Red that we were talking about earlier, you can just add drops of oils right into that. And I've tried recipes that have cinnamon in them. It's really fun because then your lips so tingly for a while afterwards.
So how do you get the best price on Young Living essential oils and products? First of all, whoever sent you to this class, so whether you're watching the Zoom recording or if you're on live or you're watching the Facebook later or you're watching it on Instagram, whoever invited you to this class, please go back to them. Nothing says thank you more than using that person's referral link. Please do not just go to youngliving.com. Please do not just go to Amazon because that's a whole nother scary story. Make sure you use the referral link of the person who sent you. They have a special coupon code, we call it a coupon code. It's a member number that you can use to get a wholesale discount if you wish to, okay? So the best way to do, you can start with one of our premium selection kits. It's a great thing to start with the essential oils. You get the 12 most common essential oils. It's the best bang for your buck. It's over $350 worth of stuff, and you get a diffuser, which is super cool. But if you're like, you know what, there was so much more than just essential oils I want to get into, you can either A, start with that premium selection kit, and then go ahead and join our loyalty program, which is currently called Essential Rewards. And then you can set yourself up for the toothpaste, the vitamin C, you guys, the vitamin C, the inner defense, the vitamin D, the probiotic. You can set all that up on your Essential Rewards order and start earning a cool, crazy amount of free product right away. And you get it for 24% off of the retail price by becoming a wholesale member. If you don't want to do the starter kit, you can skip the starter kit. I don't advise to, but you can. You can just get a basic starter kit that's $30 or $35, and you still get stress away. And I believe you still get the Thieves spray or hand sanitizer and some other cool stuff in there, so totally worth it. And you will still get the lifetime membership and wholesale discounts, okay? Super, super, super awesome to be a wholesale member, no matter how you do it. And then to do our Essential Rewards. If you don't want to do that, there's the option of, sure, go ahead, pay retail, it's 24% more, but either way, you have to create your own account to shop, just like you would on Amazon or wherever you shop online these days. So you might as well do it as a wholesale member. The savings will outweigh even getting that $35 basic starter kit. And then just think of this as your all-natural Amazon Prime, because we do have makeup, we do have cleaning products, we do have personal care products, toothpaste, deodorant. Oh my gosh, the Valor deodorant is the first all-natural deodorant I've ever found that is super, super good. And the whitening toothpaste too. It's just super,
so we didn't even get into
super awesome. Yeah,
products.
that's a whole other class too. But
goodness.
you can order that stuff to earn up to 20, in addition to the 24% that you can save, you guys, you can earn an additional 25% back in Young Living cash. Like that, they're throwing money at you to be able to try those awesome bath bombs or that cool lipstick or the non-toxic makeup that you want to use or the CBD oil or whatever it is. And then on top of that, need I say more? It's like one of those super awesome commercials. But wait, there's more, right? Then you get all the promo products. Like this month, there's like $200 in free products that I earned in addition to my $75 Young Living cash back. In addition to my 24% off that I'm already getting, I got all these free products, which was super cool. Last month we got a cool cutting board, is one of the free products. I loved it.
Awesome. And just this month, they started a new program where you can actually get free shipping.
Oh yes, yes they
so
did.
Any order over $100, you get free shipping, which is crazy amazing. Like people have been begging for cheaper shipping options. They didn't go cheaper; they went free. So that's really awesome.
Now, the one thing I will say is please be conscious about this. It is, there's a pandemic going around, and Young Living has to follow the same guidelines that all the other places do. So they are getting crazy swamped with all these good wellness products. And so orders are taking a little bit more time to process, but it's not even entirely Young Living's fault. They have everything packaged and ready to go, and they can't get the carriers to come pick up the packages. So I'm finding that with Amazon Prime too. Like my packages that are supposed to be 2 days are like 2 weeks, and I'm like, But you have to have grace, and you have to have patience, and you have to just not complain about it. Know that your wellness products, your life-changing products are on their way. So
And Young Living is very good about doing everything in their power to get them to you as fast as they possibly can. So really, truly, however long it's taking, that is the absolute best they can possibly do, because they'll do anything to try and give you the best customer service ever.
yeah, and if you have problems with customer service, maybe they have a temp working or something, just get a hold of your Young Living leader who can call leader support. And maybe that's me, maybe that's somebody else. But if you have questions on it, I will try and do my best to be able to help you on that, okay? So, that is the best way to get started. And then that Essential Rewards program is, again, you get loyalty gifts, free shipping if you order over 100 PV. You can earn those points to use on future orders, and then all those other really, really awesome goodies. Plus, it qualifies you to earn referral bonuses, which we kind of talked about. And if you want more information on how to get your oils paid for or hosting your own class, please let us know. We love to help with that. So this is just the tip of the iceberg. I kid you not. Like all of the next Mondays in a row that we do these classes, we are going to be bringing you such awesome information on wellness that you are not going to want to miss it. And you're going to want to bless people. You guys, this world's gone mad. This world's gone crazy. So share some hope, share some health, share some wellness with people.
Yes, let's
So
get that.
drop a me down below if you are ready to just dive in, okay? If you're new here, tell us your favorite item that you are going to add to your box every single month. And not so newbies, what are you excited to try that you haven't already tried? Drop those in the comments wherever you're watching this, okay?
Try something new. Alright. Alright, I think that's about it, right?
Done with this? You want to go over that?
Oh, we could go over that. Share. Sharing with friends and teachers. I kind of thought you covered that a little bit. Alright, so yeah, once you have become, if you already are a member of our team, if you're already a wholesale member, whether or not you ever intend to grow this as a business, it is still always an opportunity to share, and I do beg you to do that. Again, even if you're like, I don't do business stuff, I know what you do is share what you love and share what matters, and we have to educate people, because even Angela and I, like we said, we were using all the toxic junk because we didn't know any better. And there are so many people out there that either have no idea that everything they're using is full of toxins, or they've heard, but they don't know why it matters which ones you get. They don't know all the sneaky sales techniques that are happening out there. So guys, we have to educate, so we beg you to please help us with that. If you're a wholesale member, just let people know. Just share your favorite stuff. Share what this has done for you and your family. And you know what, especially, I keep mentioning the people working in the schools. If you know people who work in the schools, let's get them going. Let's get them started so that they're able to better protect themselves and boost their immune systems as they're out there among all those kids. I just think it's huge.
And there are a lot of ways that you can get your own referral bonuses, because Young Living does not pay advertisers. It's like shopping small, because you're helping support those friends and family members that care enough about you to share those things with you. So if you want information on that, we're here to hop on a call or a Zoom or a message back and forth and give you that information. And you can go ahead and check out youngliving.com/ID as in dog, S as in Sam, IDS. youngliving.com/IDS for more information. So tell me, you guys, who are you thinking about that could use some oily goodness in their life that you're ready to go share with and say, hey, come next week, because we are doing an awesome class next week. I will make the event. You can always find our classes on Transformation Time, our public Facebook page, and all of the Monday night classes will be listed there, so you can see which classes. Just come on them all. You'll learn some good stuff. So again, thank you so much, you guys, for joining us for our first Monday night class. Hopefully you got some good notes. Sorry we went over by 20 minutes. We will try and actually be under by 20 minutes. The rest of them, this wellness style has been such a blessing, and I know that it can be whatever you have going on in your life. So thank you for joining. I'm gonna pull up the chat and stop sharing my screen here. We'll pull up the chat and make sure that there are no questions that we need to answer. Holy moly, we might need to sift through some of these
Way to
here.
participate. We love it.
To participate.
All
So
right.
let's see here.
We might have to recruit someone to be watching the chat next time as we go. So if anyone wants to volunteer for that, come join us on Mondays.
I just love that.
All right. If you need to go, we totally understand, you guys. So we really hope to see you again next
Oh,
week.
Melissa said, I wish my kids liked the taste of Ningxia Red. So one thing that I did for the kids is, one, you can dilute it in water, or I add, some kids like it cold. If they don't like it cold, try it warm. I know, crazy. So you can get the single packets and then they can kind of try it warm. But I add a drop of orange oil in mine, or you can mix it with a little bit of Zing, and they tend to like that too. And then we just take it down like shots.
And then it's like soda. And there is a recipe if you go into the soy link for Ningxia gummies. Sometimes it's just a matter of changing the texture. And instead of a juice, it becomes like a gummy bear, and then all of a sudden they love it.
I love, Nicole Bauman said that for night tremors, they tried Dreamcatcher. Nicole, I did that because of you, and it has stopped one of my kids from sleepwalking, which is cool. Yeah, I'm just going to share some of these comments. Somebody said, what are these nose rings made of? A latex-free silicone aroma ring and lavender. Yeah, you can't see it on here really all that great, but it doesn't. Although I will tell you, I just tried to put one in Marky's nose when he was here, and he was like, oh, because it's lavender, it is very strong, so you might want to, open it up for a while before you just send it to your kids, in your kids' nose. Yeah, or put it on their ear. I think I've done that for Marky before, and I'm not sure he kept it on his ear all that long. It actually does sting in your nose, kind of cool. Just making sure here. You guys, such good comments.
Yeah, hopefully you guys have been seeing the comments come up as they've gone. I think it didn't come up on ours because we had the screen share plus everyone up down there. But
alright, I don't really see questions. I see a lot of people add Ningxia Red to sparkling water, somebody said. That's a good one. Oh, yeah, well, there's so I could just keep talking all night long.
If you are on the Facebook or the Instagram, it would probably be beneficial to be on the Zoom next time, just because you can see all of the PowerPoint slides and even the recipes pop up if you want to jot them down really fast.
Really quick, because we just started with this. Here's our disclaimer. We're not doctors. We're not here to diagnose, treat, prescribe. Also, if you know someone who could use this information, would you like to share the content with them? Let us know. We will help. But we are not trying to treat, diagnose, or prescribe.
We're just very passionate.
We are just very excited about essential oils. And now we had Zing and Superfood and Aroma Rings, and I'm going to be jacked up till tomorrow. All right, you guys, have a great night. Thank you for joining us. We are signing off.
And how about that one?
Yeah, that one's gonna be next.
Common household products can contain products that can lead to different health problems
What's in
like
here?
throat irritation, headaches, respiratory
Hold
problems.
on, people are Angela's live.
I know,
Your
Facebook
live
Facebook is still on, guys. Sorry if you're just joining us. Now you are going to have to you're gonna have to watch the replay. Check it out. Check out my aroma ring. It feels so cool.